can't level anything, and I can't go back to camp. But yeah, I pretty much I was doing what we talked about last time. I literally got it picked out. I would fight 4 people, unlock it, and then put it on. Get it picked out, fight 4 people, kill and then put it on. I think I have like 15 pictos. I think I have 13 of them on or 14 of them on. I think I only have 1 or 2. The ones that are like stupid, like the shield when you drop below 50. I think, and the perfect dodge. I think that's where you get AP if you dodge, which I think I took that one off. But like everything else up into the Gestrels is what I have on.
Useful.
5 tints also give 3 AP. No, thank you. This is just a roundabout.
Is this the place?
Yeah.
Not my boy.
Couldn't wait for me, could you? I wish we could.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started. The paintress, Renoir, they will pay.
No more dome. Just open skies.
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us. You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Say hi to Soph for me, yeah?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both. Best brother and father I've ever had.
When one falls, we continue.
Thanks for being my family. See you in the next life.
Dude, I had a long day at work today. I come home, I want to play some video games and relax. They really got me fucking crying in the club right now, dude. What the fuck? Oh, man. Strike Storm with Verso? I think so, yeah. I think that's the one. Isn't that the one that builds up?
Then there's a big lake.
Hold on.
We Shouldn't go there at all. We should make a right, and then it's gonna take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food, and then from there, we head north to Minoko Station.
Why there?
To recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower, because our next goal will be to take down the Paintress Heart.
Her heart?
Yes. You can't just stroll up to the Paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
You found old Lumiere?
Yes.
So it's true. Before the fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58th when we found old Lumiere. But Renoir erased them before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
All right then. Let's go meet your friend at Minoko Station. And then we'll take the Paintress's heart.
Does 2 procs, 0 damage, but I can't seem to ever proc it. I don't think I'm using it then. You could probably only use it like when he has a certain like grade of his passive. You know what I mean? Maybe he has to be a certain like level, like level A or S or something. Naturally.
How far up the mountain is...
Not too high, but yeah. Oh, right. There's...
No, only in books.
And just as fun. And sometimes.
Oh, my husband was obsessed with the idea of...
Shit, husband?
I can't...
Why was she fawning over fucking Gustav then?
You seem less stressed than the others.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive...
No, I haven't played him on Pred yet.
Yes.
There must be better uses of your time than analysing our stress levels.
Well, it's important to understand your teammates.
Says the mysterious stranger who has yet to share much about himself.
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Oh, is that what this is?
I'll trade you. A story for a story. Quite fair, I think.
Well, there are stories, and then there are stories. You first, then.
Something unusual, then? Strange wonders and mysteries?
A bit impersonal, hmm? Not really how... No. Tell me something.
Ooh, going straight for the heavy stuff, huh?
If we're going to share,
Story for a story, right?
we'll see.
Ooh.
Your oldest friend is a...
Yes. We've been friends for as long as I can remember.
Gustav would have loved that.
Why? Because he liked Gestrels.
Because we don't get to enjoy such long friendship.
Yeah, I want to spend some time with Lune. Yeah. Yeah, I want to spend time with her. Screw Seal.
Why are you allying yourself with us?
Not a lot of options out here. In case you hadn't noticed.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them too?
That's a terrible way to ask questions. Do you always interrogate people like this?
Given the circumstances, I think we can skip the pleasantries, no?
Alliances are usually give and take. As are conversations. Trust goes both ways, no?
Alright then. As a gesture of good faith, I'll show you how to use Lumina.
No need. I got it.
Well, aren't you a quick study?
But I appreciate the gesture. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Trust works both ways.
All right. As a gesture of good faith. I'll answer 3 questions. Choose wisely.
Only 3.
Someone's a bit greedy.
3 questions with 3 follow-ups.
You're really pushing this.
I think it's reasonable.
All right. Go for it.
Ugh. Yeah.
How come?
Minoko's a searcher. They travel the land looking for Jestrels who went missing after the fracture.
The lost Jestrels.
Yeah. That and he,
That was sad.
yeah.
You were sad.
Hmm.
You were thinking of Julie.
Not just her.
Want a hug?
Yeah. I do.
Yes, I want to spend time with my boy.
She reminds me of someone.
Who? My owl. Well, you also thought you knew CL.
Oh, but I
Oh, it's
didn't.
CL, not CL.
Wait.
Whoops.
Don't.
Sometimes I feel like you know everyone.
Oh, well. That's because you're all cousins. Same, but different.
But different.
Right, so,
Yes. Ah, just like Verso is Verso's cousin. Mael is Mael's cousin. You're so very wise.
you know, that almost makes sense to me.
It's okay if you don't understand, Verso.
You're just a big ball of nonsense sometimes, aren't you?
That's why we're best friends.
Damn, level 2 already, baby. This guy got anything new?
He did me.
2 out of the 9, okay. I think I might just stick with the Verlesso. How many points? I got 25 points. Okay. Good. I have almost all of them too. I just didn't gain powerful for one turn, but I'm pretty sure I get powerful for being a solo fighter, don't I? Dude, his apprentices are gonna be so. Excuse me.
What are you working on?
Contingency plans. If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
I asked the Gestrals for help.
Smart.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
It's something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
I like that.
I talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I remember the night we first met at the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
It wasn't logical. But parts of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded. That they'd stopped her. Then the paintress woke. And I knew they weren't coming home.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. But you avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out.
Wait, did they smash?
Okay, not personal.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
She said she had a husband, but
We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
I could use some wine, though.
Making friends is thirsty work.
oh, excuse me. She said she had a husband. I don't think there was anything sexual between them. I think they tried to allude to it because they wanted to get my jimmies in a rustle. I could check up on them again. It's different.
Hey,
Hey,
I I didn't mean.
it's fine.
I just.
I miss him too.
It's.
The pain we feel. I've tried many ways of dealing with it. Running from it, sitting with it, compartmentalizing it, but what I needed was to use it.
What do you mean?
I feel everything. And I let it burn inside me when I'm tired, when I feel hopeless, when I want to just let it all go. I use the pain. I use the fear, the shame, the guilt, the anger. I use it all to keep going. To make sure I continue.
Monet.
I can almost feel them beside me. Everyone we've lost. Walking with me, especially when I use chroma. I feel their presence, their closeness. And they help me.
You feel Gustav.
Yeah, I do.
I'd like to feel him with me too.
You have an affinity for chroma too. Try it.
How do you always know what to do?
I don't want to know a secret. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Same.
And I don't think anyone else does either. Don't tell anyone else I said that.
All right, time to go to sleep. On to the next part.
Thanks. It really was a beautiful place.
Glad you liked it. We've buried friends there too. You were right about condolences. We offered them because we don't know what else to say, but there's no comfort there.
No.
All we can do is carry them with us.
I guess. Sorry. It's just wet.
Drowning in our own sadness. Hey, why did you join the expedition? I mean, with the Gamage, I understand the rest of the team's decision, but you're half their age.
Out here seemed better than in there at the time.
It's natural. Wanting to escape a life you don't want.
Escape. Yeah. That's what I wanted. But Gustav and the others, they really want to change things.
Well, changing your life also counts. Can't always shoulder the world's problems, you know? It'll drain you fast.
Gustav would probably say, if more of us cared, then it would lighten the load for everyone.
He sounds like a good guy.
Wait. I kept Gustav's, so you can have mine. You'll need one if you want to be an official member of our merry crew.
I gotta say, I didn't take you for an official kind of person.
Welcome to the disaster expedition.
Thank you.
Nice. Treat her like a little sister. Lune's free game though. We smash. All right.
How far to...
Damn. This map is huge.
Monaco Station.
With SGA? No, should be quick.
I guess we fight these guys. There we go. Jesus, I couldn't close the gap.
Not impressed. That's better. Would have lived. That's better. Really need it. Bring it on. Really need it.
No!
My turn. Bring it on.
I'm so used to one-tapping everything. What is this actual combating and fighting and actually using my turns? I'm so used to shooting something and then one-tapping and then shooting something and then one-tapping the other one.
How far to Monaco Station?
With SGA? No, should be quick.
I know these guys give a fuck ton of XP.
Bring it on. Didn't really know it. Good stuff. That's better.
Damn it! You would have died too.
Let's have some fun. You're outmatched. Not impressed.
Damn! Dude, I like the heal on kill, dude. That's massive. That's huge.
I am speed.
Let's cover path. That's better. That's better.
That was easy. Oh no, looks like a boss fight.
Not impressed. Would have lived.
Oh shit.
Just try it. That's better.
When do I get to attack? Hello? When do I get to attack? Is that an actual viable thing or nah? Of course you're here. Of course my daughter is here, giving me the cat debuff. Rolling her face on my keyboard. Distract me with her adorableness so that I don't land the most easy parry I think I've ever seen in my life.
Just ball.
Didn't really need it. Good stuff. Didn't really need it. That's better. Didn't really need it. Good stuff. Cut him down. End of the line. Just try it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff.
I think he's ramping up. I think he's ramping up. He's ramping up. I saw him start to take up some speed on the second to last bounce to the last bounce. I think he picked up a little bit more speed. Okay. Give it 3 more tries. And if not, we keep going. I don't have a lot of time today, so I can't waste too much time on boss fights.
I am speed.
Just try it. That's better. Really need it. That's better. I would have lived. Oh well. That's better. Good stuff. I would have lived. That's better. Didn't really need it. End of the line. Good stuff. Good stuff. Didn't really need it. I would have lived. I would have lived. Not impressed.
Let's see.
Careful now.
Dick damage.
Look out.
Brother. I was gonna give it 2 more times after this. I'm giving it 1 more. I'm giving it 1 more, and we're only using fucking Verso. We're not. Like, I thought I was gonna get some attack in there. Guess not.
I would have lived. That's better. Didn't really need it. Not impressed. I would have lived. That's better. Good stuff. You're outmatched. End of the line. That's better. Good stuff. I would have lived. Good stuff. Didn't really need it. Good stuff. Oh well. I would have lived. Good stuff. I would have lived. That's better. I would have lived. That's better. Good stuff. Just try it. I would have lived. Didn't really need it. Didn't really need it. Good stuff. Didn't really need it.
I was doing so well. I'm glad I didn't die the second he hit me. I'm glad, like, it doesn't ramp up over time. But, alright, we're not gonna fight this guy. We're gonna check out if there's anything around him that I can pick up, or maybe I can go past him to the gate. But...
Good stuff.
Coastal Cave. I go in without him knowing? All right,
I would have lived.
we're gonna keep it going. See how much damage everybody does.
It's locked on you.
Bro, every time I get to an open area...
I saw your future.
Let's start.
It's not who I want to attack, brother.
mind me. Well, well.
I think I can kill this guy on the right easily. I think I can kill this guy on the right. I just need to get an attack in. I think Verso's passive will get me up to A. And then I can just dump the specialty, bring this guy to half.
Bring it on. Really need it. Didn't really need it. That's better. Cut him down. Radiance awaits. That's better.
That's right.
Not impressed.
All right, that's not all right. That comes out faster than I think it does. All right. But no, I think I could actually cook them. I just need to honestly use my big move. And I'll definitely kill one, and then we'll see what happens to the other guy off to the left. Because I imagine he's a bit tankier, because he's, you know, a bit, a bit of a chunker. But it should be okay. The hammer guy is predictable. It's this other guy. He swings the axe faster than I would think.
Didn't really need it. Stuff. That's better. That's better. Stuff. That's better. End of the line. Not impressed. Here we go. You're outmatched.
All right. Not bad. Not bad. Energizing parry. There we go. Wait. Landstrom does that much, dude? All right, not bad. We need some more money. How much more money do we need? We need... Level... We need 21k. Oh, we're completely out, dude. We're dry. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, wow, okay. I see why you wanted the Lance room. It's level 12 already. Oh, I want to try it, though.
That's better. I would have lived. I would have lived. That's better. Good stuff. I would have lived. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's better. My turn. End of the line.
Oh, and one taps. And one taps because I take 50% less damage. Or more damage. But I also do 50% more. Oh, we're going for like the perfect run, dude. I have to like perfect every fight in order to go to the next one. Oh, that sucks. Okay.
Acceleration!
Alright, that looks like something's going to be over here.
Let us get wet.
Dude, you swim so much faster than running. Why? Boat graveyard?
Well, that will help. I'm not gonna lie, these areas where like it's just open space and it's a JPEG you can run around it, I'm not a big fan of. I think that's like the biggest thing that I hate. Interesting.
You didn't see these guys before.
You're outmatched. That's better. That's better.
Combo attack. A weapon upgrade I am not going to use. Another weapon upgrade I am not going to use.
On.
Ready to strike. That's better.
Easy peasy. All right, there is a painter's workshop we can go to though. Would like to see what that is.
Lovely.
Wait a minute.
Bring it on. Not impressed. Would have lived. Not impressed. Bring it on.
I need to see how much my abilities do before I decide whether or not we keep it cooking. I take that 50% more damage off, honestly. It's like I think I cap out at like 10,000. It doesn't.
Fastest bull.
These guys don't seem to cap out. Like no matter how much I put points into my health. It seems like these guys are just gonna fry me.
Bring it on. Oh well. Bring it on. Just try it.
Dude, like 4,800? Like you expect me to be like perfect? I don't know, man. I might take that damage out. We'll see. Let's see when I get a hit in how much damage it does. First off, not a counterattack either. Oh. That's a new one. Very much new. It seems like this game is supposed to be played with a party because if there was he was targeting one person on my party, that person would have died. Everyone else would have been alive. I would have a chance to do some kind of modicum of damage. Just give me one hit, and then I'll see how much damage I do, and then I will decide whether or not I can do this. Cause like that, maybe I only have to perfect him like 6 or 7 times. I tried perfecting him twice, and I did well on the first, and then almost all the way through the second. 3 more times. Too early. Half a second early. Excuse me. Boom! I got that. One more try, guys. I wonder if I can actually fight the chick in the village by now, because I feel like I'm strong enough. She's probably gonna one tap me, but if I could get like one hit in, I wonder if I can kill her. Too early again? Alright. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not worried. 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 We'll deal with him later. We will deal with him later.
Like Wolfie on the street, light flickers, he dreams, can't stop, won't quit till the world bows at his feet.